Batter up! Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Do you have an item with a story to tell? Experience the Mississippi Antique Showcase April 17 and 18 at the CAPS Entrepreneurial Center in Stoneville. For a $100 donation, you can bring one item for an expert appraisal and enjoy food, cocktails, and PBS Passport membership. Attend as an observer for $60 and watch the appraisals live. Choose your time slot today and be part of this special MPB event. Visit mpbonline.org and get your tickets today.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Kamel King with my traveling compadres, Java Chapman and Jermaine Flood.
Well, to be honest, we were traveling with Jermaine Flood. But she's out at in Stoneville. You know, Mississippi Antique Showcase is happening, so they're getting things together. They're going to be joined in just a little bit by Angela Ferrez and some other people out there at the Antique Showcase. You've been a part of these before.
I have. And, man, let me tell you, I really wanted to go to the Antique Showcase because it's just astounding the stuff that people have that just they have treasures. No idea what it's worth. And you'd be like, came from what century?
It's a couple, you can, if you want to watch some of the past episodes of Mississippi Antique Showcase, you can go to our website, mpbonline.org. But there's been like sports memorabilia, artwork. I think we got Jermaine and everybody together.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Now we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yay! As the listeners can see and the viewers can view,
check out
Jermaine
YouTube.
has left me by myself today. And look, and he keeps saying, by yourself, you with me. I'm like, you left me by myself, Jermaine.
No, you look great and you are doing great. And I already know you're going to be great. So this is good stuff. I'm glad I'm on the other side today.
Are you?
Yes, I'm glad.
Thanks
I'm
so
the
much.
one being interviewed. Listen, I want you to know we've got a little bit to talk about before we talk about these beautiful two people here with me at the Mississippi Antique Showcase here at the CAPS Entrepreneurial Center and Delta Research and Extension Center. But let's get to the list real quick. I made us a little list because we've got so much going on, Kamel.
Yeah.
You know I won my race, right? My Sweetness 5K.
Of course you did, because you walk run.
I know.
You don't walk, you walk run.
Don't do her like that.
She does.
I do. Java told me I cheated. He watched the video and literally said, Jermaine, I think you were running. I said, no, I was really walking. I came in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds before everybody else in the walkers. But I won first place during the Sweetness 5K.
I can tell. I looked at that video that you posted in that stomp walk that you were doing. Walking. Did you see that, Jermaine? Did you see Jermaine? She was serious. You were serious about winning.
I know it. It's called the power walk, so you got to do it hard. But people say I look like a soldier out there when
Yes, you did, Angela. You see, Jermaine has switched to an all arm showing outfit these days. We're gonna always show off these Angela Bassett arms.
Of those arms, I cannot tell you. I'm envious of them.
I'm telling you.
They're awesome.
These arms have gotten a lot of attention today here in the Delta, and
so you got first place. What did you get for being the sweetness of the Sweetness 5K?
I got a gold medal. I got the medal, the little gold medal for around your neck. So, and I've got the pride of being able to be out there with some great friends and people from Jackson State who I knew. So it was a good maybe homecoming of sorts. But speaking of homecoming, you had your fun at Lemuria's 50th later on that evening.
I know, and you came out to that after you stomp walked and won. You still graced us with your presence. But yes,
I did.
yes, it was a beautiful, beautiful night in Man, really, you know, of course, we covered so many events, but last Saturday and this past weekend had so many events going on, you know, that was great for the city and great for the state. But the Lemuria 50th anniversary show went off without a hitch. Our guys, Eddie Cotton, Chad Wesley, Rashad the Blues Kid, Zach Harmon, you know, along with the legendary Bobby Rush, you know, of course, your guy, Eddie Cotton.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did you say that? But I heard you say it the first time.
I did. I said it 2 times for you.
Okay.
Yeah, but Zach, Chad, Eddie, Dexter, you know, and Rashad the Blues Kid, and of course the 3-time Grammy Award winning Bobby Rush. He came. Now let me tell you something. Bobby showed up with his whole band and just had a time. And I said, man, that man right there is a legend.
How did John like it? You know, this was definitely his party of sorts. So how did John the owner?
John was smiling ear to ear. I told him, I said, I know you're going to sleep good when you get home, because he had so many authors giving him props. You know, they did he was surprised. They did a very special surprise Writer's Trail marker unveiling. My friend Maggie Lowry, who's over that with Visit Mississippi, they surprised him with his mock marker, and he will be getting a full cast marker at his store. And then that night concert, he was able to just sit down and enjoy himself, and he was blown away. As long as John was happy, the world was good.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And shout out to Ellen Daniels, who was also just as happy and just as well worked.
Oh, and Ellen danced all night. That's my friend. That's
of course,
my friend.
If you don't know of Ellen Daniels, she's the host of It's Lit, y'all, Mondays at 3 p.m. on MPB Think Radio. But she had herself a time.
Yeah, she did. Shout out to Austin Evans and Richard, the owners of Cathead, who put this on for his father, John Evans. Shout out to Hillary Taylor with Lemuria Books. Shout out Ellen Daniels. Shout out Chloe Bell and Frescona Law Group and everybody who was involved. It was a time.
It was a time.
Jermaine, tell them about the podcast.
The podcast of the Lemuria, the It's Lit, y'all?
Yeah, we're between y'all talking about Ellen Daniels and John Evans, but tell them about the podcast for It's Lit, y'all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to go and hear John and Ellen talk about the 50th anniversary, make sure you head over to your favorite podcasting platform, because It's Lit, y'all, is on podcast. And that last episode where we did invite John out to be able to commemorate and celebrate him is definitely an episode that you need to listen to for sure. And speaking of celebrations and commemorations, I want to go ahead and send a big shout out to Mississippi Public Broadcasting, because we swept up.
Yes.
We swept up at the Mississippi Association of Broadcasters Awards this year.
Yes.
Personally, for myself as a producer, I received first place award for the Sit Down with Russ Latino.
Yeah.
As producer. So that was good stuff. Also, second place award for best talk show. Russ was first place. Second place award for best talk show went to Liz Gill as producer of In Legal Terms, and Adam Kilgore as host of the show as well. And then also for MPB Think Radio, I received second place radio personality of the year for the state.
Yeah. For the team, MPB.
Yeah, we swept up. I mean, news got things, TV got awards. We literally, I mean, we went all the way out. Oh, social media, our communications department got awards.
Nice.
So we swept up, and it was like MPB all night, and it sounded great.
And Jermaine and Angela, was there an additional award for Everlasting Life and Legacy of Medgar Evers?
There was. Yeah, we racked up for that, of course. I mean, that was probably going to be an award-winning program all year.
Yes, Lord. Yeah.
Whatever we put it in, that program right there is definitely award-winning. But yeah, shout out to Tywell Gaynor.
Shout out to Tywell.
Bandy. Zeke was there to accept the award as well. So yeah, shout out to all of our TV production people on that piece.
Yes.
And speaking of that piece, I'm going to skip the next one, because our TV production people are out here right now in the middle of the Delta at the CAPS Entrepreneurial Center, Delta Research and Extension Center, setting up like wildfire this Mississippi Antique Showcase from Leland, Mississippi. I am so proud of them. It looks beautiful out here. If you've never been to the Delta, Leland, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Stoneville, all the little towns that are connected right here, you need to come because I have had a time just stepping into the city, and I've already gone by, and I had to bring my t-shirt because, you know, I got to show off my stuff. I've already gone by the birthplace of Kermit the Frog. I don't know if y'all can see that.
My boy Kermit.
It's an exhibit of Jim Henson's Delta boyhood. I had a time there. I know all of the characters from the Muppets to Fraggle Rock to Sesame Street to everything in between he ever did. It was like me stepping back into my childhood, and I could not.
Why would you still remember all the characters? You still remember all of them?
I do. I love.
Wow.
I mean, I grew up. I'm a Jim Henson girl. Yeah. I grew up on all Jim Henson, and to watch Fraggle Rock, you had to have HBO. You had to have HBO to watch it. Yes. So you had to have known where Jim was when he was there. But we did that. We went by the 1927 Flood Museum. That commemorates the 1927 flood here in the Delta. I had a time there. Of course, you've got to invite Jermaine Flood to the Flood Museum. It wouldn't make any sense if I wasn't there. But yeah, we had a good time there. And then we came back here, and we are having a time right now here again at the CAPS Entrepreneurial Center. Listen, it's time for the Mississippi Antique Showcase. We've got all kind of shirts out here. We've got the Felder shirt, the Lucky to Be a Neighbor shirt out here. We have got a lot of things that is going to be so exciting during our Mississippi Antique Showcase today. In right now that you've seen sit here already on the show, of course, Angela Ferez. She's the guru, the lady, the diva of everything MPB Foundation. Everything that you see here at the Mississippi Antique Showcase is literally of her drawing and of her thoughts. And we also have with us Kenner Patton. Kenner is the building service manager here at the Delta Research and Extension Center in Leland, Stoneville, Mississippi. And so we're here with both of them. They have literally... they were outside with stakes and hammers, putting things into the. I mean, Angela was too.
Angela? No, I can't.
I held the sign while Kenner hammered the stake in the ground, and he hit his thumb a couple of times when I moved the sign. I think.
Oh my God, Angela!
I was trying to be a good assistant, but we had to ground that dry dirt, man. That's tough, but we put out 12 of them because we want everyone to know how to get Mississippi Antique.
Right. When you get on the campus, it can get a little, you don't know which way to go, but you'll eventually make it. But the signs are going to point you there. And right now, in with us, Kenner Patton. He is the building services manager for the entire campus. I mean, I was like, you're a busy man. He was like, yeah, there's only 80 buildings. But Kenner.
Oh my goodness.
Kenner, I want to know all about, one, the facility here at Mississippi State, your work, and of course, y'all being the host of the Mississippi Antique Showcase.
Well, first of all, we're really excited for MPB to be here. When Angela and I first started talking about it, I told my boss, Dr. Jeff Gore, who's the center head, he basically runs Delta Research Extension Center. He was giddy. He picks up the phone. He calls administration in Starkville at Mississippi State. They're giddy, so we're all giddy. We're just really happy that y'all are here. We're really pleased to be able to share this facility. We're in the CAPS Entrepreneurial Center. It's really a public space. It's owned by the university, but it's a public space, and it's specifically designed to share thoughts and ideas and research, not only within the ag community, but also within people who are doing good things in the community, because community engagement is really important to the university and to Stoneville. So we were happy to open our arms to MPB. Had a really good couple of days so far, getting a lot done. Really looking forward to tomorrow and Saturday and get some filming done. And I think we're going to have a really good, successful filming.
Right. Now, I mean, Kenner, you are here literally in the Delta day in, day out. What has made you love the Delta so much that you've decided to stay, put your roots down, and literally help out where you can?
That's an easy answer for me. It's really about the people. I think you can go anywhere and you can find probably better housing or better shopping or better medical care or whatever, but every place has its problems. Everything has its positive points. But the best thing here to me is the Delta. If you ever have a problem, people just come out of the woodwork to help. The the volunteerism here is off the charts in the Delta. There's a tremendous sense of community here in Leland and Starkville. And it's really just kind of a natural place to bring people together to get a lot of really good stuff done.
Yeah, I love that. And I mean, bringing them together is what we're doing here at the Mississippi Antique Showcase. Angela, I mean, we're going to host some of these great people, some of these down-home folks who are so nice, so hospitable to us, have opened up their doors. How excited are you? And I mean, I know you're worked a little bit, but how good worked have you been?
I'm always excited to do this show and because we meet new friends, we see some of our old friends, we make new memories, we get great filming. I went back just a couple of weeks ago and watched all 8 episodes of Oxford just to get ready for this, because it's just good TV. And each season gets better and better. And our team does such a great job. And then Kenner, I'm his assistant, he says, but Kenner has really been Johnny on the spot, helping us with everything leading up to this. So we're just thrilled. And look, even if you haven't donated for tickets,
okay, I was going to ask.
Come on.
I was going to ask.
Come on.
So
we're good.
If they have not registered, is there time to, is what you're saying?
There is time to register, and we would like to know in advance, but if you just can't do that, just come on, drive on up. We're certainly not going to turn anyone away.
Right. Go into your closet. I hear there may be some vehicles up here getting appraised.
Wow, vehicles also?
Yes.
Like nice.
I haven't gotten the details on that yet.
I don't know. I heard a grasshopper say Rolls Royce. I don't know where I heard it. I don't know where I heard it.
A little above my pay grade.
But the reason why I say this is because more than likely someone out there has something that they've got dust on that they've never looked at again and that they need to go back and look at. This is literally a double do when you come to Mississippi Antique Showcase. One, you're going to be able to get appraised. You never know what that item is worth. It takes you to come in and get somebody to look at it professionally so that you can figure out what that item is worth. And then once you figure out what that item's worth, you literally have a piece of, value in your hand that you can take and possibly find a buyer for at that rate that you were appraised for. And then the double do of it all is now you're giving back to Mississippi Public Broadcasting as well when you sign up for this. So not only do you get appraised, you also give back to MPB, and then there's some perks too, right?
There are. With everyone who donates for a ticket, you get a membership to MPB. That includes our streaming service Passport, so you can watch all of PBS programs from, I don't know how far back, but most of them. And you get our fine tuning guide, you get invitations to events, and there's other perks that you get from this. And the perks you get while you're here is you meet people. We got some great food and drink and cocktails. And so you can just eat.
The food is good.
Watch.
Oh, I bet, Jermaine.
We tested it today.
Right, we have.
It's good.
Nice.
It's good. And it's going to be, what do you say? Cicero's. That's who's Cicero's is catering. Okay. And so it's just going to be a great time. The year membership to MPB is worth it.
Yeah.
Plus your appraisal or your observation ticket. And it's just a good value.
It is a good value.
Good investment.
It is a good investment. And then you could possibly end up on the show as well. So.
Oh, exactly. And there's that.
Yeah. Kenner, I need to know, are you a PBS fan? Did you ever come up with PBS?
As soon as Angela and I were talking about the road show or the showcase, I immediately went to, seeing it on MPB for years and years and years.
Yeah.
It immediately had value to me. And I grew up with 4 channels, 3 networks, and PBS. So I've been with PBS forever. I mean, since I'm an older guy now, but I've been a big fan for PBS for a long time.
That's right. And then too, as well, it also helps us fix our tower in the Delta when you give and you come and you you enjoy this actual program with us. And that's one of the most important things, that we get up and running, especially like Kenner was saying, there was only 4 or 5 channels. And one of those channels is us, NPB. And so we want to make sure that channel is back on in the Delta. We want to make sure those radio channels are back on in the Delta. And this here is one of those steps that helps us get that done. Angela, if they need more information about where they can register for this, where can they go?
They can go to mpbonline.org. There's still a banner there. They just click on that and they can register online, or you can call our, and it just left me.
Which our the line?
Yeah, 888-874-8764. That's the 800 number to our call center. Or you can call the office at 601-432-6565.
Right.
If you're in the Delta and you see us riding down the road, just blow your horn. We'll pull over and make sure you get a ticket.
It's easy to do too out here. We can pull over anywhere.
Well, and Lisa just pulled over all over the road, wherever we want to put those things out, and people just rode by and
big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Or they stopped for us across the street, blew their horn, whatever. But yeah, just phone me, send up a smoke signal, call the call center, the office, call out here.
I was going to say too,
Kenner will answer it, and he'll make sure we get the information so you can come.
My personal phone number is 662-394-1919. So if somebody gets close, even if they can't see the signs, they can call me and I can walk them in.
That's right.
Go ahead, Kenner.
See? That's why he's so awesome.
Well,
Man,
make sure you
dropping
get in
cell
here.
phone number.
That's that Delta hospitality right there.
Delta hospitality.
It's the Delta, baby. That's how we do it.
That was a smart decision. It was a good decision.
That's right.
Listen, I mean, it's good food. It's going to be good fun. You're giving for a great cause. You get to literally be a piece of history and nostalgia with this Mississippi Antique Showcase. You'll get appraised. You don't even have to come get appraised. Come hang out with us, and you are going to have a really, really great time. Kamel, we wish you could have been here.
Oh, y'all kicked me to the curb, but that's all right. I just wanted to come hang out with Angela because Angela makes everything frou-frou and zha-zha.
Oh, don't hate. Don't hate. Congratulations.
I told you personal invitation.
I know. Thank you, Angela.
That's right. But I needed him to hold this show down, which he's going to do right after this break. Kamel, take us to break.
No, just kidding. It's time for us to take a break, but hold on tight because when we return, we're checking out what's happening around your neck of the woods. This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
At the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience in Meridian, we believe in the power of the arts, storytelling, and education, just like Mississippi Public Broadcasting. MPB connects communities across the state with quality programs that inform, inspire, and engage. Their audience is loyal and appreciative of businesses that support public broadcasting, which makes underwriting on MPB a smart investment. Join us in supporting MPB. Learn more at mpbfoundation.org.
Batter up! Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Kamel King, in with Java Chapman and my friend that left me on the road, Jermaine Flood, who is out at the Mississippi Antique Showcase in Leland, Mississippi for April 17th and 18th. All right. Well, look, we're about to talk about some things that are happening in our city, in our state. Let's talk about it, Java.
Yeah, man, let us know. It's always some good stuff happening around. Where can the people go and have a good time?
Look, first of all, the pollen has died down. So
that is true.
You know what I'm saying? Now we can actually enjoy ourselves.
And not be sniffling and sneezing the whole time.
Man, that stuff wrecks me.
Medicated up.
It wrecks me every year.
Really? You got it bad?
I got it bad, man.
Man, you sound like my wife. She has to Aleve, Allegra, and all that kind of stuff.
Man, all of that. But now that nature has turned that down a little bit, it's time to get outside. All right, first event we're going to talk about History Happy Hour, Prohibition. You remember Prohibition? Well, you couldn't buy no liquor.
Not that old. We're not that old.
We're not that old? Well, I said you remember Prohibition.
You said it like I was there. Like, oh, I remember Prohibition.
That's right. Well, that is happening today, April 16th from 5 until 7 p.m. at the two Mississippi museums right here in Jackson on North Street. Look, you need to join them for this because they've got live music by Groove Factor, food from the legendary Primo's Cafe, and a cash bar at the two museums. This is a free event that will feature components from the 2020 temporary exhibit, Mississippi Distill, Prohibition, Piety, and Politics. It's a guided tour, and it's from at 5:30 and 6:15 in the Mississippi Museum of Mississippi History. Look, this is something that you want to see about because this was a time when the world truly was changing in so many different ways, so many different other businesses came out of that.
NASCAR. Most famously because, they were trying to outrun the cops.
That's right.
With their bootlegging.
Dukes of Hazzard.
That's it.
Right.
For real.
And look, and even talking about Mississippi, Jackson, we have the story. Gold Coast.
Yeah.
All the stories of the Gold Coast. That's happening today at the two Mississippi museums, and members with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi employees will receive a complimentary drink, and visitors are also encouraged to view Mississippi-made, a special exhibit currently on display at the museums, sponsored by Wayne Sanderson Farms. So get out to the museums today. It starts at 5 and goes into 7. History Happy Hour, Prohibition. All right, next thing. Now look, this, Jermaine, I know she wishes she could announce this one because she'd be losing her mind right now. But this is a blues revival weekend featuring the incomparable, my guy, just talked to him before I came up here, Eddie Cotton Jr. at Beatty Street Blues.
Oh, yeah, she put that on there.
Of course.
We know, right?
We know how I got it. We know how I got in the mix.
I got in the mix.
Yeah. Well, first of all, shout out to Beatty Street Grocery. I finally had a chance to meet the owner at this past Saturday at the show at Cathead at the Lemuria show.
And I had heard they turned it into a venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been open, maybe about a year, 2 years or something like that?
Well, no, it just really had a soft opening a few months ago.
Okay, so this is really recent. I know I had heard that because, famous Beatty Street Grocery restaurant.
Right.
But they turned it into like a blues venue.
Man, and it is so needed because, we give all the props to Central Mississippi Blues Society who puts on Blue Monday at Howlin' Miles every Monday. It is a beacon for all blues lovers as well as a lot of international people and people who come from out of town.
Isn't it a part of the Blues Trail?
It isn't, but Hallamals does have a blues marker.
Okay.
Hallamals has a blues marker as well as Jesse Guitar Robinson on site.
Okay.
But what was needed was a true blues club. So we're glad that Beatty Street is helping to fill that void, because the capital city certainly needs blues venues. But more importantly, we got my man Eddie Cotton Jr.
The one and only. Ooh. Now, this Friday on MPB TV, there's a MPB Classic going to air. I believe it's at 9:30. Go to MPB Online to check it out. But I know it's happening this Friday night. And it's funny because it's an older MPB Classic, and it says featuring a newcomer, Eddie Cotton. And now Eddie Cotton is the legend Eddie Cotton.
That's right. He is far from a newcomer.
It's just funny to hear that, but that just sparked my memory right there.
Well, man, look, Eddie Cotton, as you know, is a consummate performer. That man is a stomp down blues man. He's a master of ceremonies. So I encourage anybody, if you even think you like the blues, you need to get out this weekend, Friday and Saturday. This is a double header. Friday, April 17th, 6 p.m. And Saturday is also another show. So get out there. Beatty Street Blues is on 101 Beatty Street in Jackson, Mississippi. So you get ready for an amazing double header with Eddie Cotton Jr. And doors open at 6, showtime at 9. BYOB for the, that hard stuff.
Already know.
All right. And then we're going to travel on over to Claiborne County. The Claiborne County Spring Showcase Festival is happening this Saturday, 18th.
Okay.
It is in PG, Port Gibson, Mississippi. To all my PG folks.
Yeah.
Right up the interstate, the highway.
Yeah, right up the road.
Right up the road. That festival is in downtown Port Gibson. It is going to be fun-filled activities with arts, drinks, photos, painting, music, food, games, crafts, and more. And guess what? It's free.
That's what I was about to say.
Family.
It's for the family, because I see it say no entrance fees.
No interest. I like that.
Just come on.
I like
come
that.
on down. We got what you need.
And then when you have a harem, as you have, Java, that can get expensive real quick.
I was telling somebody that the other day, just like when we travel, it's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
So that adds up very quickly. So we always look for free stuff.
Always.
Always.
How does it feel when you roll up? And as a father and husband, you have to always go in your pocket and pull those cards out.
I'm gonna tell you, we're selective.
What does that mean?
That's the only way we can do it, man. We have to be selective and really intentional about where we go.
Yeah.
Because just the entrance fee alone adds up.
Yeah.
And then when you get in, you want to have a good time. You got to eat and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm serious. We have to be selective about where we go.
That's right.
Because I'm not rolling in the big bucks.
Hey, yeah. Well, when you put director in front of your name,
I do okay. We do okay.
We do okay. That's right. That's right. So if you're looking for a wonderful free event where you can take your whole family and, like Java said, make them dollars spread.
Let them spread,
for
baby.
a wonderful day this weekend, head on over to the Claiborne County Spring Showcase Festival. And that's what I love about Mississippi and so many organizations. We've got so many great outside events where you get these kids off these iPads and these phones from out that air condition and be a family and go outside and do something.
That's right.
That's right. All right. Now we are coming back to Jackson for the annual South Jackson Parade. Love a good parade, and especially in the South Jackson. That is happening this Saturday, April 18th, from 7 a.m. until 12 p.m. That's gonna be right off of McDowell Road. The Association of South Jackson Neighborhoods invites the whole community to attend the annual South Jackson Parade this Saturday. It's a family-friendly event that celebrates community pride and togetherness with a parade, vendors, entertainment, and activities for all ages. Parade will begin at 9 a.m. at the Little Caesars parking lot on McDowell Road. And if you're from Jackson, you know what a Little Caesars is.
That's
on McDowell.
how you know it's community.
That's right.
We're starting at the Little Caesars.
At the Little Caesars. Pizza. And so it will conclude at Cardoza Middle School. Following the parade, attendees can enjoy festivities in a fun zone at Cardoza Middle School. And guess what? It's free too.
Absolutely free. And I like this. It is the annual South Jackson Parade. And but this happens all over Jackson, all over the state, and everything starts locally.
Yes.
So if you can start right there in your community with it, as South Jackson is doing, and then you spread it out to the larger city, and maybe you can just go to the county, spread it out to the rest, and that's how things improve.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. People getting outside, spending money, enjoying the land is what makes the land prosper.
And showing a sense of pride.
That's right.
It's funny that being present can be, just that impactful.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Just showing up.
and that's how you convince your legislators and people of that nature that every part of this community is ultra important.
That's right. And for all my JSU fans, Jackson State University, Sonic Boom of the South is going to be there.
All right. And look, moving, still in Jackson, over here at my homeboy, I would call them my homeboys.
Okay.
Over at, there's record store day at Offbeat. Let me tell you, I ran into DJ Venom at the Taste. And he said, man, I heard what you've been saying about me on the radio, that I'm mean to you. I said, I tell no lies. You are mean to me. I said, are you going to start being nice? He was like, no. I was like, what you got a problem with it?
Well, there you go.
That's my guy, though, man. I love him. That is happening this Saturday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Offbeat, the world-famous Offbeat record store on State Street in Jackson. Offbeat, which is Jackson's home for vinyl, comics, wonderful toys for grown kids.
Yeah,
grown kid toys.
Yeah, not the I ain't gonna say the cheap ones, but the inexpensive ones.
No, these are for collectors.
Yeah.
It's such a cultural beacon and iconic place, and they're celebrating Record Store Day. It begins at 8 a.m. Starting at 10 a.m. DJs will be spinning all the vinyl sets all day, creating a great, vibrant energy and atmosphere inside the shop. Food will be available all day with special pop-ups from Chef Chris and Chef Enrica selling lunch and desserts. In addition to that, Offbeat will have exclusive releases and sales that are open to the public, including posters and tote bags. And first 45 customers will receive a free limited edition tote bag. You want that. And then there will also be a vinyl care class that teaches you, because I'm sure you know how to take care of your vinyl.
Yeah, you have to handle it a certain way. There are certain, cloths and things that you can use to keep it clean. But one thing I can guarantee about Record Store Day, because it has grown into its own little phenomenon at the local independent record stores, there will be a line outside of Offbeat before he opens the doors. Because Record Store Day is just that important.
Yes, and it's a national thing. This is not a local thing. It happens at record stores all throughout the nation.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Love that. All right, stickball demonstration. That's happening at Grand Village of Natchez Indians, Jefferson Davis Boulevard in Natchez, Mississippi, this Saturday, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. I need a stickball demonstration because I don't be knowing what I'm doing. So, Casey Big Pond, member of the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, will give a demonstration of the history, equipment, and gameplay of Native American stickball. This free event, another wonderful free event, will include a hands-on demonstration as well as opportunity to play. Clothing appropriate for active outdoor entertainment is recommended. So y'all don't be wearing your sequin blouses out there. This ain't one of them
Sunday best.
No Sunday best. Get out and play. Have fun. Get dirty.
There you go.
Res Life Crawfish Festival at the Bobby Cleveland Park at Lakeshore in Brandon, Mississippi this Saturday, 11 to 7. Live music by the McGee's and the Chill, crafts, food, trucks, beer, and literally a ton of crawfish. Now, if you like to, this is crawfish season, so if you're looking somewhere to get down and crack them crawfish up, April 11 to 7, kid and pet friendly, swimming, fishing, picnic areas, dog park on site. I love that. Chairs and blankets suggested. No outside food and drinks. All right, so head on out to Brandon for that. And then, last but not least, another mud bug festival.
Now you're not a fan of crawfish. I think I remember you saying that.
I like it already shelled.
Oh, okay.
Because see, these hands right here, Jaffa, they know nothing but juggernaut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I go to press them, and they just end up being shells and meat all squished in my hand. I never get it right.
So yeah, you cracking them and sucking the head as you do. That's not gonna happen.
Not interested. As my friend Mary Margaret Miller White, you remember her?
Yeah, Mary Margaret.
That's my friend right there. Too much sugar for a dime.
Oh.
That's too much sugar for that little old piece of meat. But people love it.
Yeah.
And so if you do go to the 2nd annual Mudbug Music Festival at the Southern Cultural Heritage Foundation in Vicksburg, Mississippi, this Saturday, I love Vicksburg, 4 to 8 p.m., Mudbug Music Fest will be an unforgettable experience that brings the community together through live music and great Mudbug food. Admission is only $5 a person. Jared Smith and the Hired Guns will play from 4 to 6, and Howl and the Big Band Wolves will play from 6 to 8. Crawfish and shrimp prepared by Goldie's Express. Hot dog glizzies, beer specials, ice cream, and more will be for sale a la carte. Bring the kids. Come on over to Vicksburg. All right. That sounds like we have covered a lot of events. I love it. All right. Now, you're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Come on back, and we're going to visit with my friend, Paige Hunt from Starkville, about a wonderful, wonderful event coming up in Starkville, Mississippi. Come on back to us.
Support for MPB comes from
Since
MDOT.
1970, MPB has been enriching the lives of Mississippians.
Everything we do gives us the chance to grow and learn.
With your support, we are always there whenever and wherever you need us. Together through the years, together in the future. Please consider making a donation at mpbfoundation.org. MPB, your stories, our mission.
Do you have an item with a story to tell? Experience the Mississippi Antique Showcase April 17 and 18 at the CAPS Entrepreneurial Center in Stoneville. For a $100 donation, you can bring one item for an expert appraisal and enjoy food, cocktails, and PBS Passport membership. Attend as an observer for $60 and watch the appraisals live. Choose your time slot today and be part of this special MPB event. Visit mpbonline.org and get your tickets today.
Batter up! Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Kamel King in with Java Chapman. Jermaine Flood is out at the Mississippi Antique Showcase in Leland, Mississippi, happening today, April 17th and 18th. So you want to make sure that
that's actually tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. I'm a day ahead. I'm ready for Friday. I'm sorry. I'm ready for Friday.
You're looking for the weekend, brother.
I'm living for the weekend, as they say. That is happening in Leland, April 17th and 18th. But right now, now, I'd like to welcome Starkville Partnership Tourism Director. Oh, this is my friend. She does some great things. She is the lady for Starkville. Paige Hunt is here to tell us more about the Cotton District Arts Festival. Welcome to the Next Stop Mississippi, Paige.
Hey, friend. You know, back in the day, I subbed as a co-host on Next Stop Mississippi.
No, you didn't. With
Yes,
Mary
I did.
Margaret? You did it with Mary?
When Mary Margaret was on maternity leave, I filled in for her.
Oh, man. Well, look how serendipitous this is.
So this is like coming home.
Right. I miss you, Paige.
I miss you too.
I miss being in tourism. But anyway, we're not here to talk about us missing each other. We're here to talk about the 40th Cotton District Arts Festival. Tell us about all things Cotton District Arts Festival and how it has made it to 40 years.
Well, I know on Next Stop Mississippi, y'all talk about festivals and events all the time. So you know how rare it is to have a festival maintain and last for 40 years. So we are thrilled. The little festival that could has grown and grown and grown, and we're thrilled to be in our 40th year. The festival kicks off in the Cotton District neighborhood, which is University Drive, just outside the gates of campus. University Drive turns into Main Street, so it's in our downtown district. This Saturday, April 18th, we kick off with a pet parade at 9 a.m. We've got music on the Del Rendon Foundation stage all day long for the festival, 9 to 3. We have a little more than 100 artist vendors. One of the things that sets the Cotton District Arts Festival apart is all of our vendors hand make their crafts. So it's everything from clothing to woodworking to painting to sculpture, a little bit of everything. And right in the middle of all those art vendors, we have the Taste of Starkville. So that's Starkville restaurant. So you can come and they'll have their wares and get some great food. We have a children's area with a lot of hands-on activities. So lots of great things for everybody to see and do in Starkville this Saturday, April 18th in the Cotton District.
Paige, tell us, why has this festival had so much success to have made it to 40 years? And then, talk about how many just unique artisans are there, so that if you're buying it for your home or unique gifts, this is something where you can get away from the big box stores and buy really unique things to outfit your house or gift to a loved one.
Absolutely. I think that's why the Cotton District Arts Festival has remained for 40 years, is because the quality of vendors that attend this festival to sell their wares are so good. When you know that you're coming and you're getting quality, beautiful. I mean, I have several pieces of art in my house that I have purchased at the Cotton District Arts Festival. So like I said, it's everything from woodworking to sculpture. We have a lot of handmade jewelry. We even have some vendors who have, handmade Mississippi State jewelry, because we are in Starkville, so home of the Bulldogs. But all the things that you purchase, were made with love. And I think that's what's so exciting. And the festival, because it's been around for 40 years, brings in artists from all over the Southeast. So I was listening to y'all leading into my segment and hearing all of the amazing things going on across our state this weekend, all spring, really.
Yeah.
So I know your listeners are really busy and they have lots of opportunities to go and do things even right outside their front door. But I think a Saturday spent in Starkville is the best kind of Saturday.
Oh, 1,000%.
And why not do it with the Cotton District Arts Festival? And I don't, the weather forecast looks to be lovely.
Yes.
So beautiful. Maybe a little bit cloudy, but that'll just keep us from getting sunburned.
That's right. That's right.
And I don't want to leave without talking about the live music that happens throughout.
Please
the
do.
festival.
Who's there?
So we have the Del Rendon Foundation sponsors the musicians. It's local musicians. We actually had a singer-songwriter competition about a month ago. And we had, I think, 8 or 9 bands and solo artists participate. And so the winner of that will be performing. We also have a community stage, Kamel. And I think we could raise the age for you. We're going to have an open mic for the kids.
You going to let me participate?
I'm going to let you participate because you're a kid at heart.
I am.
So this festival started literally, I said, as the festival that could. It was just a group of folks that were like, we want to have some art in the Cotton District, and it's just grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. And I think the 9 to 3 timeline is perfect. Later on that afternoon, the Dell Rendon Foundation that sponsors the stage is having their own little music Dell Fest, so you can leave the Cotton District Arts Festival and head on over to 182 and have more festivals.
Yes, indeed. Well, Starkville is just such a wonderful city. You guys do so many great things. And it's, you think of Starkville and you think of Mississippi State and you think of the sports, but Starkville is just so much more than that and inclusive of that. So, Paige, real quick, in about a minute or two, with you being, the head honcho, a tourism director, tell us what other things Starkville Partnership Tourism has coming up and other things coming up in the state that you guys are involved in.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, and you know that I'll tell you. So I'm so excited. We were recently named for the 3rd year in a row the best small town in the South by USA.
Yeah, that's big.
We're 3-peat. And so I really do believe that that's because of the wonderful amount of local restaurants and shops and things like that. But April is such a great example of what spring in Starkville looks like. So we've got the Cotton District Arts Festival this Saturday, right? But Friday night, folks could go ahead and come in Friday night. We have Old Main Music Festival on campus Friday, April 17th at the amphitheater. That's a free event, live music. Then next weekend, April 24th through 26th is Super Bulldog Weekend. So we'll have a home baseball series at Mississippi State, and we'll also have the world's largest weenie dog race with the Starkville Dotson Derby on Saturday, April 25th. I know, 300 plus weenie dogs racing down a 100-foot track on University Drive. What more can you ask for?
Wow.
And then that's also a free event. And then May 2nd, we have national recording artist Zach Bryan will have a concert at Davis Wade Stadium at the football stadium. And tickets for that are still available. So you can search for Zach Bryan or just search Zach Bryan at Davis Wade. But I recommend that listeners follow us on all the socials, Starkville MS, Starkville, Mississippi's college town. And they can go to cdafestival.com to learn more about the Cotton District Arts Festival.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Paige, I certainly appreciate you being on the show. You know I love you, and you know I miss you, and had a great time when I served with the state, serving with you. And it just shout out to you and Starkville and the 40th Cotton District Arts Festival that is happening this Saturday, 9 into 3 at the Cotton District in Starkville. Thank you so much for being on the show with us, Paige, and I will talk to you soon. Well, we have come to the end of another great trip.
We done?
We done.
Wow, that was quick.
It was.
And I'm not going to tell everybody you were nervous.
I was very nervous. I'm still nervous because it ain't over with yet. I said I was just going to go dead on the mic and just start crying and see what you do with it.
And I would have been prepared, but congratulations to you for a great show.
Thank you, sir. Well, as I said, we've come to the end of another great trip. We want to thank you for riding shotgun and thank today's guests, Jermaine Flood, and she ain't really no guest though, Jermaine Flood and Angela at the Mississippi Antique Showcase in Leland, and Paige Hunt and Starkville for joining us. To find out more information about the events featured on today's show, visit the SIP event calendar at mpbonline.org. Want to submit an event? Email us at events@mpbonline.org. Next Stop Mississippi is produced by Jermaine Flood, and for Java Chapman and Jermaine Flood, I'm Kamel King. Please join us next Thursday, 4 p.m. for another great trip with Next Stop Mississippi.